One morning in Kansas City, Kansas, a sweet baby boy was born into a loving family with a mother, father, and older brother. At the age of 3, his family decided to move to Freeport, Pennsylvania to grow. Like any small town living, we were very close knit. The day I met the sweet baby boy from Kansas, he was 11 years old and we were entering our 5th grade class. We quickly became best friends. We had our own little group, and nothing was more important than our group. Suddenly, we started to become a part of many groups at one time, and we had many friendships entering our junior high school and high school experience. We were two of the most well-known kids in high school because we were friends with everybody, and we did everything together since we were best friends. People joked and said he was the jock and I was his cheerleader, or he was the student at times and I was his teacher. It was a two-sided friendship, and I still thank God to this day that he brought me my best friend in 5th grade. He brought Colin's family to Freeport. Fast forward 4 years, we were walking down the aisle to our graduation ceremony. We couldn't believe we were already graduating. It felt like we were just in 5th grade. All those times in study hall and in gym class, throughout high school and junior high and elementary school, whether it was goofing around, talking, or actually doing work, people noticed that we were such good friends. We had a bond. We messed around with the gym teachers and the other teachers, and it let us go within our group, because our senior class is one of the best classes that our high school has seen in a while. Our high school graduating class of 2013 was more than just a group of 17, 18-year-old students. We were family. Family is defined as two people falling in love, or a group of people who love and support each other through good and bad times, one of life's greatest blessings. Entering our senior year, and all of us deciding on where our fate will lead us, we had many get-togethers and made sure to go to most of our classmates' graduation parties. We didn't want anyone to feel alone. After we graduated, we all parted and went our separate ways, whether that was colleges, a workforce in another area, or if we moved to college into another state. You can always come back to home, to where you grew up, but you can never take the experiences out of our small town living. Moving changes people, people change people, and experiences change people. But without these experiences, you cannot grow. So what happens to someone when something they have ever known to love was taken from them? When their self-control outs their brain and they crave something they probably shouldn't be craving. What happens to the family and friends that were once by your side? This is where beautiful souls are taken sometimes. In the many years of me knowing Colin since elementary school, 5th grade, I would have never thought that I'd be saying goodbye to him at the sole age of 22. On Wednesday, November 23rd, 2016, I lost an ex-boyfriend, a best friend, and a classmate. Colin Gregory Seacrest wasn't a nobody. He was a somebody. He was a son, he was a brother, a fiancé, a friend. He wasn't my soulmate. He wasn't an awful person. Rather, he was loved and cared for by his whole high school graduating class of 2013. His whole community of Freeport loved him. Colin was someone you could go to for a laugh, a hug, and a word of advice. He made sure to open up to you when you seemed sad or alone. He wasn't the most outgoing person, but he was there for people. His smile could light up a whole room. His eyes were something that could make you forget why you were mad or sad at that moment. When we dated towards the end of our high school career, he was the light that I needed at the end of the tunnel. He was my best friend and someone who deserved a lifetime full of happiness, grace, and growth. He was a beautiful, kind soul. A soul that offered a helping hand, a laugh, someone that can help you with your homework, or simply just a friend to sit by at lunchtime. He talked to everybody. He made sure that everybody knew he was their friend. After high school, he moved to Florida to go to welding school. And down there, when he excelled at his passion, he met a beautiful girl named Brittany with her 2-year-old daughter. He saw something in Brittany and her daughter, and that was one thing I loved about him. He always saw the good in people, even when he couldn't see the good in himself. No one really knew the inside story of Colin, and that was okay. I just wish I would have known his struggle with addiction. As we are gathered here today in remembrance of Colin, I wanted to share this. Don't think of him as gone. His journey's just begun. Life holds many things. This earth is just one. Think of him as resting from the sorrow and the tears in a place full of warmth and comfort where there are no days or years. Think how he must wish that we could know today how nothing but our sadness can really pass away. And think of him as living in the heart of those he touched. For nothing loved is ever lost, and he was loved so much. Thank you.